Welcome back to Amanda Plays Games. We are back on the Outer Worlds for the second time for this. My computer way freaked out, and not only did it, not save, so this is, I didn't have to reset anything or a load or anything. This is just, it put me here again. But my microphone disconnected in my OBS program, and it didn't record my voice the entire time. So we're gonna do this all over again.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
So, and not much happened because we got a new companion, which we'll get again because he's waiting for us. And then we just talked to all of them and did all of the quest information, so not much. So we'll just do all that again.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Sorry. I'll pay you 10,000 bits to buy a Stellar Bay nav key.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire.
Yes.
You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
I want to talk about the oh no, this she already gave us all the information for that. So that's the distress signal, I think.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
I was just about to say, only we won't have to do so much back and forth this time, but then I almost
set foot on a whole other planet. Well, I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy.
Jeez.
We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
What a negative Nancy. A lot less fuffing about because now I kind of know what to do. I was like running around in circles last time anyway, so this is fine. We have to go to the Sublight place to talk to the lady. Max, Parvati.
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain.
Well, I've got a nav key to Stellar Bay. Job still up for grabs?
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor.
Nice.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Okay. What's Sublight doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
How unconventional. Asking for a friend. Don't worry about it.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech.
Ooh.
Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
Oh, no. What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
Okay. So I'm going after Alta Vitae gas? What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter.
Wow.
Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
Okay, well, you could have just told me that.
Ah, yes, Alta Vitae. I knew someone who inhaled it by accident. I'd never seen anybody spontaneously combust before.
Wow.
I see your friend here is the brains of the operation. Good. Every salvage crew needs one.
Thanks. I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Nope. What am I looking for?
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Maybe.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Okay. Well. Alright. So. Dr. Wells. So that's on the ship. Ada. Ada here. Skylia. Skyla. So that's something we need to do on Ada too. Stellar Bay is with Ada. This is on the ship. This is Ada. And this is on Monarch as well. So we're done here. To my knowledge. I do know...
We're not gonna have to hurt nobody, are we?
Probably. But I can promise you that they'll try to hurt me first, so... Don't worry about it. If my microphone sounds any different, I apologize. I'm not really sure what happened with it anyway. It was like OBS completely disconnected, from the microphone. But it didn't, like, delete the information for it. It just connected to some made-up microphone that doesn't exist, so I have no idea if any of the settings are okay or what. So we'll find out if I sound ridiculous or crazy or horrible. You guys just let me know, and I'll do something about it after a lot of YouTubing to figure out what the problem might be. The nice thing is that it won't take me 45 minutes to do all this anymore, because I'm not wandering around looking for what I need to do. And I already updated my quest log.
Hey, you got a second?
Sure.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
You want to join? Pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Consider this your interview.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Okay. Are you any good in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick.
Nice.
You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Okay. What's the value of pie?
It's delicious.
Perfect.
Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
Nice. What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
No, in fact, it's perfect. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
We'll see you on the ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm
Really?
excited.
We're picking up strays now?
You were a stray.
Look at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
There you go. Felix can now join the party. So now we got a doctor, a vicar, a mechanic, whatever Felix is. We're getting our crew all together. Okay. Let's, first we're gonna do Parvati because she has a quest to talk to her. But first, we're gonna, no, never mind. We're not gonna do that. It's up to skills here. So these ones I think are all the same. Health, boisterous, right? Skills. Health, boisterous, sneaky, support engineering, mod finder. See, because Parvati was my first person, I think these ones are specific to the companion. Like, these are hacker skills and increase the duration of your dialogue combat effects, right? With Parvati, it's like engineering stuff that I didn't choose, right? Bonus support engineering, mod finder, synchronicity. So those are her. For Felix, it's bonus support persuade. And then Felix does bonus damage to targets suffering from cower. So we're going to do that. And then Ellie is doctor. So hers are medical support or support medical. First responder. So this one increases your medical skill. This one increases the amount of health received from your inhaler while Ellie is in the party. So we're going to do those. Everything else is the same for all of these ones are the special ones. So eventually, when Parvati has more perk points, we'll go ahead and put them into her special stuff. Because there's no other reason for not doing that, right? Oh, I wanted to... Never mind.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
What's up, honey? Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem.
Oh.
One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right?
Oh, man.
It's not so good.
Oh.
But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Everyone's different. Don't worry about it. Right? Yeah, everybody's different.
When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder.
Nah.
I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain.
You're welcome.
I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay? Or wow, that went downhill fast. You're looking a little rough. Everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close, not anymore. It's pretty personal stuff to put in a message. She cheating on you? Wait, are you even dating? Huh, and? They were close?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
That's what you want. Next time we hit up the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Da-da-dum. Alright. So now, we're going to I need to, whoops, I just realized that, welder's goggles. Engineering plus 15. Laboratory outfit. Nope, I need that. I'll do this. And I have her outfit, the mechanic's overall. I took it off of her, and then I haven't put it back on. I could probably try to do some armor mods. Toughened. I only need one, I think. Electrocharge surface. Okay. We'll toughen this up, and then I think we'll replace it. Parvati's back to her old stuff. There's Siam. Max is in here. This is Ellie's room. Okay. I love this jacket. Bullet-riddled leather jacket. It's distressed. It's fancy.
Something on your mind?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Nice. It's a zero-G cocktail.
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not.
Oh. Inventive, I like it.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Okay. Do you have any experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Oh. You weren't joking about being a pirate, huh?
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
You want to look, like a pirate?
Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I was hoping to know something more personal about you.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
All right, if you say so.
No complaints here.
All right. We'll talk to Felix.
Good to see you, boss.
How'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
Oh. Wow, and then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
You were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
How'd you manage, then?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right, the incident with the toss ball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word?
Restraint?
Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a toss ball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything.
Nice.
I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes, Felix.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
You got it, dude. Let's do my skills. Let's do stealth. Let's do leadership. Gun. Alright. Now we'll just change. Oh, we can do that from in here. I don't need to be near her. I keep forgetting. Parvati's clothes. Maybe I do need to be near her. It's like you're too far away. You can't change somebody's clothes from across the universe.
ship used to be much quieter.
Yeah, but now we're lively. Let's see. Oh, I can't work on hers. Man, okay. Where'd she go? Parvati! I'll find her eventually.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure. Welcome back, Captain.
Well,
Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
sure.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really.
Mm-hmm.
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right.
Okay.
If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Just tell me what to do.
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the
Nyoka.
drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Okay. Alright, I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
So this Aetherwave drama is actually one of the DLCs. Oops. Let's see
May
if I
luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist.
Thanks.
But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Alright, thanks. When I look at the journal, so this one is the Murder on Eridanos DLC. So I'm gonna go ahead and just watch it because we don't have to do anything right this very second. We can just
Welcome back,
do stuff.
Captain.
Get it
How can I
going.
be of assistance?
We'll just go down the list here. Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
Okay. Picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For Lord's sake,
Unemployed.
if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Okay.
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Alright. So let's go ahead and see this Aetherwave drama.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Chapter 12.
It was the law-forsaken parasites.
Oh, man.
I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice.
Oh.
And Lieutenant Jurgen.
Oh.
And those two informants.
Oh.
Had
A
brought
lot of
me
people
to
got
Rizzo's
hurt.
distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
Oy.
It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price.
This picture is hilarious. He's like, everything's good
What
here.
cost me?
Oh. Brain Eaters.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Oof. My computer was having a little trouble with that one. Alright.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Okay.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Okay, how about I just call you Lou? Let me guess. This is about Halcyon Helen's murder?
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event.
What a gross
But we
name
cannot
for
move
something.
forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Spectrum Brown. Drink up. Your first thought was to come to me?
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me.
Okay.
The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
I'm having trouble seeing the death of a 2-bit actor as an assault on the colony.
2-bit actor? Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolridge we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground is built on discretion. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give her the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Gentlemen, please. As far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier.
Oh, nice.
You're a specialist. I understand you have a talent for misappropriation and bypassing security. I may not approve of these talents, but I appreciate your skill.
Thanks.
As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Manda. I like the sound of that. Shouldn't this be the constable's job, Constable? How many people are involved in this communication? Inspector Manda. I like the sound of that.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation. And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Ella must have been pretty popular if her death put an end to your operations. Or could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
You seem competent. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Let's see. Relax. There's nothing I can't handle. You sound a bit worn out. All right, I'll give it. I've got everything I need. I can handle it.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Thanks. All right, thank you.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
All right, what can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon Helen's killer.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows: desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
Nice. Thank you, Ada. Whew. Just chucked my phone on the ground. Alright, let's go ahead and do maybe another 5 here, another 5 here. This, we're competent now. So that means cower duration plus 7 seconds. Scramble duration plus 7 seconds. Terrifies area of effect 100%. This one, pickpocket, steal from humans while sneaking. Nice. Unlock access to restricted items in vending machines. Nice. Find 25% more bits in containers. Okay, cool. Oh. What do I want to do here? When you critically hit a target, you have a chance of immediately resetting the cooldown of a companion ability. Killing an enemy reduces the remaining cooldown down. These are all companion things. Restore some health whenever you kill an enemy. We'll do that one. Okay. Let's take, while we're here, before we leave the Groundbreaker, let's go ahead and go on just a drinking bit of a date with Parvati. We're gonna take Parvati with us, and that's it, because we don't need anybody else. I threw my phone all over the place. Let's go to the space bar. Vicar Max? That's not who I wanted. Ugh. The Vicar is chilling out with us. Will Parvati meet us here, or do we have to have her be our companion? I was pretty sure I picked Parvati. Oh, my computer is like gonna throw up.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I'm pretty sure I need to come here with Parvati. Darn it. I don't know how Vicar Max snuck out with me. I did not want to come here with him. I want to take Parvati. Just Parvati. I must have deselected her last time, that's the thing. We're learning. Ah! And while we're here... guess we'll double up on the goggles here. There we go. Come on, Parvati, let's go get a drink. She's following. Let's go! My computer, thankfully it doesn't crash. But my goodness, it struggles every time.
Oh, does this work?
We interrupt your
Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Okay. You're new to this whole loosening up thing. How about wine? You're not much of a drinker. Better start slow with a beer. If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is effective. Are you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Okay, well, I guess, how about some wine?
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is.
Yeah, let's do that.
Bottoms up. Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Maybe we should just talk to her. Generally or specifically? Enjoying a drink with a friend? Going on a grand adventure across Halcyon? Whining, it sounds like. Generally or specifically?
I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What'd she actually write in the message? You haven't said.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Could she perhaps be her mother? Her stepmother?
I just
Slow
got a
down.
lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Alright, bottoms up, baby. Alright, same as before.
Something stronger, I'm thinking. I'm still all tense and weird inside.
I mean, booze won't fix weird, I'm afraid. Whiskey it is, or it's beer time. Let's just move up to... Oh, what did they say? I mean, you might throw
We
up
had beer
no
in the
matter
Vale.
what.
Smelled like Dad's old socks. Maybe this is better? Down it goes. Oh, no, it's still bad. It's still really very bad. Ugh.
Same, honey.
Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but...
Goodness gracious, you met her once,
I'm
honey.
scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does?
What?
What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Honey. Goodness. Don't stop there, you're on a roll. No wonder you're scared. There's an easy way to get the answer to all these questions. I think that's probably the one we need.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Well, if she's not okay with it, well, then it's not somebody for you. Then you go your separate ways. Yep. We have that in common, you know. I'm not interested in physical affection either. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? Yeah, so you're afraid of disappointing her? You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about. Well, then you go your separate ways.
What, just move on? Like snapping your fingers? I don't know. Maybe I got a weak heart. It all just seems... impossible.
You won't know until you try.
Yeah, I know you're right. Just wish it were that easy, is all. I'm not used to speaking free with folks. Back in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know my mind. Excepting my dad. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
I mean, I think everybody does that. We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
So are you going to ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
I think you should at least talk to her. You're still unsure. Yes, just ask her. Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself. What does the booze tell you? No way. Believe in yourself.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Right when we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Well, there we go. Did we finish that log then? Drinking sapphire wine. With her first night of drinking behind her, Parvati would like to talk to you on the ship. Okay, back to the ship we go. I want to get this quest done. If it's a lot of coming back and forth from the groundbreaker, I want to get this all done now. And just talk here. We have to go all the way back to the ship. Okay. Now what? There she is. She's chilling.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise.
That's good.
Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting.
There you go. Glad to hear it.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me.
Okay.
I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Okay. So Junlei does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible. The Isabel crisis was all a big misunderstanding. Glad we wasted time drinking because Junlei is bad at writing messages. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not. So let's see, this was all a big misunderstanding?
Yeah. In my defense, it's not like June was all too clear about what she was trying to say. She still ain't. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
There we go. Finish that one. Quest completed. Alright, so where do we need to go? I think Skylla just had one. Monarch. Roseway. Skylla. think we can do this. I will. Yes. Oh, there we go. Man, we jettisoned ourselves across the entirety of the universe.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla. Sorry. Let's see if...
Welcome back, Captain.
She has any
How can I
information.
be of assistance?
I'm gonna talk.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Nice. What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Well, I can safely say it probably is.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
There you go. And why might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Ah, you noodle. What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
We both know I'm not Alex Hawthorne, right? Let's talk about something else. Have there been other captains of this ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Wow. Talk about something
How
else.
can I be of assistance?
That made my character uncomfortable real quick. I think that's it.
See you soon, Captain.
Alright, so we're here. I think this is where we'll end the episode. We did a lot of stuff today. And I think we'll probably take Felix and Ellie out with us, since they're new. Let's go ahead and get that set up. We'll take Felix and Ellie. There's two more... oh, shoot, no. We will take them, but we need to check Sam first. Oh, that's me. I'm like, who's breathing all deep like that? There's no response from the automechanical unit. Serial number etched on its chassis includes letters SAM. The mechanical loan. What am I supposed to do with him? I'm supposed to check on him. It suggests... Oh, no, my terminal. Okay. Not him. My terminal.
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Thanks. I loved that. Message for Amanda from E. Blaine. This is just to let you know that I've given out the rest of that you-know-what to the you-know-whos. I don't. Sorry for the secrecy. You never really know who's reading these things. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. She was on Edgewater. She gave the medicine out. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. You risked your neck heading into that community center. I'm grateful, but I'd also appreciate it if you never told another soul about our business. I like my job and I should like to keep it. You got it. 2 from Junlei. Oh, here are her messages. We could read it. Parvati, I don't do this ever, so here goes. There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice. Like a box of cats playing with mice. But he's coughing and hacking up sludge, because there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? Then this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. She feels a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling because it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got, 5 more stanzas mapped out. but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. Parvati is correct. That was not a good poem. Junlei. We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess. A good mess, but a mess. I'm better me than I was then. Wanted you to know, even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. You're pretty swell, party tea. Insta spell check. Meet my wrench. Too tired. Just gonna head down for okay. Search term Sam. First Sam result. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation maintenance auto mechanical in the Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. Should not be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-compatible variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard part, Suds Steeper, was successful. Delivery of combat modification replacement part, Acid Steeper, has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit, and it's not turning up anytime soon. But, good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper. I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. We're headed there eventually anyway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Okay. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me. Weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality, with my own 2 eyes, a subliminally powerful weapon in Wells' lab. Just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away and forget about it. Maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge. But I figured that they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Okay, hammer power. Last time I got sloshed, I was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udon was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardettes yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before. But, here's the good part. The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Okay. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times. But, architect be damned, it's just sitting there neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or, breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? that I'd use it to wipe out the good, hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho. I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations. But I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or he thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to other of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Interesting. Oops. So I guess we're not on we're not on the Groundbreaker anymore. That's right. We super traveled. Okay. That is it for this episode. Next time we will go ahead and do this quest. Dr. Dorset said the Captain Irion is most likely someone on Cilia. Go find him and make sure he's okay. Alright. So thanks for watching, anyone and everyone, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.